Want to pull up the car? Or you just want to?
Let's go down the ramp.
Well, I mean, I can pull it down this. Okay. It's not like that's that big of a.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. There you go. Car's over here.
Great. I'm glad you guys. Do you guys just have to get in there?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are here bright and early at a rummage sale at a church. So in this sale, I'm going to kind of let the footage roll so you guys can see everything that they have. Like I always say, if you guys see anything, please let me know in a comment down below. There was so much stuff here. So I'm sure that I missed some items. You guys really can't see, but on the top shelf there's all these board games up here. So I'm just scanning through them real quick and seeing if there's any brand new board games. So right here there's a Game of Thrones board game. But when I comped it out, it wasn't really going for that much, so I ended up leaving it. Right here I'm kind of showing you what's in my bag at this moment. I picked up these Funko Pops because some Funko Pops can go for a lot of money, but I ended up scanning them a little bit later and they weren't really worth that much, but I just saw them, so I grabbed them and put them in my bag. So a lot of times that's what I'll do. Like when I'm cruising through garage sales, I have a lot of stuff. If I see something that might interest me, I'm just going to pick it up, put it in my bag, because if I were to leave it there and I come back later, it could be gone. So I'd rather just have it just to have it, and if I don't end up wanting it, I'll put it back. Searching through these pots and pans, and I see some Revereware, which we've talked about before. So usually if I see Revereware, depending on the price, I'll pick them up, because usually we'll lot them together and we'll sell them that way in a lot. I also picked up this Rolly kit. I have sold this type of item before. This one was the smaller version. The other one that I had was the bigger version, but it sold pretty quick. So I think for $3, I'm going to pick up the smaller version. So this rummage sale had two separate areas, two different rooms. So I was just in one room and then I headed over into this room. So I'm going to show you everything that I saw in this room.
There's nowhere to put anything.
What? Did you want to carry that to the front? Did I overhear you?
This whole pile, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the best thing to do is pay for it, take it to the car, and then come back.
Well, I will if I can get it to the cashier.
Okay.
I'll take that. I just have too
These
much
two?
stuff, yeah.
Okay.
See this remote control, it's a Sony remote control. Checking the batteries, make sure there's no corrosion. Usually if I see remote controls, especially like Sony or any like the popular brands, Bose, things like that, a lot of times the remote controls can go for a good amount by themselves. So if I see it, I'm gonna comp it out and see if it goes for something.
You'll be able to pick that You'll be able to pick it.
I see this calculator in this bag and it has like the manual with it, and I was like, okay, this could be something good. It's a Hewlett-Packard calculator. It's not a graphing calculator, but it looked like it was a business type calculator. And when I'm looking up comps here, as you guys can see on the sold listings, they're selling for about $25 to $35 depending. So mine has the manual as well, so I think it's going to add a little bit more value to it. So I think I'm going to pick that up. And then this Sony remote control, I was really surprised at. It was going for like $14, somewhere at $6. So I was like, it's not really that much. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pass on the remote control.
Got some at home.
Okay.
Can I give you what I have and
You can finish your interview, but you can't be approved until you bring back your passport.
No, I don't have enough for everything.
Just looking through these CDs and see if I can find like a group of a certain genre, like rap or R&B, something that I could lot together, but they were all kind of random, so passed on those. Also found this Charlie Brown's All-Star record right here, so I'm looking it up. Just looked older, you know, vintage maybe, so I'm like, oh, maybe it could be worth something. So I look it up, check the sold listings real quick, and it just wasn't really going for that much. I think the last one sold for 19 or best offer, and that was the only one that sold, so there wasn't that many sold either. So I passed on that.
Earlier or later, it was a new room. And then we got some kind of foundation problem. Water problem, so that's a bare minimum 13 grand. We've already put a down payment on that.
What's wrong with you? Just let's go. Let's go. Let's go home.
Lenny, you're going booking. Come on. I looked it up online. Forget our passport. Thank you. Lost Carolyn. You went to her car to bring her pictures. And she said she'd be back. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be back there. $2. Okay. Let me put it the other way. Here's $2.
$1 worth. I didn't know Marilyn.
Oh, watch your dropping money, and I'm gonna grab it and not tell you.
Thank you.
That's how I am.
Then they know you paid for it.
Thank you. I went back into the other room to see if I can find Stacy and look through everything else that they had in here.
Two more hats to do. Not the derby, but you know what I mean.
Found this Little Mermaid ornament. It's got Sebastian on it. It just looked older, so I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and comp this out real quick. It's only going for like $8, so I ended up leaving that. On the top shelf right here, I just noticed this carousel. I don't know, it just looked really cool. Wasn't really sure what it was, but it's like a votive. You put a tea light in there. So I just thought it was unique. So you know, comping it out here real quick. And there was one listed, as you guys can see, for $150. Now, that doesn't mean that's what it's selling for, but if someone lists it that high, it might give me a pretty good feeling. So I was like, I think I'm going to take a chance on this.
It came out of there.
Yeah, I was gonna try to put it back in so I could carry it.
Let's see if I can.
I think this comes out, it like opens up.
Yeah.
And then it folds up like that, and then it should go back in.
Yep.
Alright, you got it?
I hope so.
Yeah, it kind of looks like onyx. We don't need any more.
Thank you.
There.
See this cute Mickey mini clock? I don't know, look different. And I'm looking up online, sold listings, only $4.99, that's it? Couldn't believe it. Had to leave it. This area over here had a lot of Lennox items, and some Lennox items can be really good. So I see this glass like little jar here, maybe for candy or something, so I'm looking it up. It's kind of all over the place, but I decided not to get it. But you know, if you ever see Lennox things, it's always a good idea just to look it up, because some of the Lennox items can go for a lot of money.
Were you looking at something?
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of Lennox stuff.
Okay, well, check this. Look at the cost on yours. Like the whole set. And in May, Christmas.
Alright, well, if you want to get it, we'll get it.
Well, I want you to confirm. So, and also this is like 20 to 25, I think, around Christmas time. But it's $2. You know, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And then I can find
How much does she want for the whole set? That's cute, that food for $2.
this.
Say we just get it.
I don't know what this hole is at the bottom now. What is that supposed to be? Is there something missing? I didn't look it up yet, but I ran into this. But this has 7 pieces. This is only 7 pieces. Are these all?
Oh, those are the empty boxes.
These are all.
Alright.
What are you doing?
I say we try it. Yeah, I mean, they also have like 10 to depends. Like this one right here, this angel one's 45. Where's that one?
Is the difference?
No. You have like his arm out. I don't see it.
That's a whole set, if you're wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 7 piece for $10, but there's more than 7 pieces here.
I know, there was another price. This is the bigger
gotcha.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But they kind of are the same thing, because I was working in this area when we unpacked it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
I guess you could pick and choose the pieces you want.
Gotcha.
You know?
Oh, so maybe this goes with. Oh, this is a 13-piece set. And this is 7. Like this one that has that stable thing.
Mhm.
Those are like $70. I don't know. I think we should probably just try it.
Okay.
Hopefully they're in good shape. I mean, should we be looking at them?
Well, let's just put it in the box now. We'll check them later. Before we check it.
Hi. Am I like allowed to grab like a little, because we're getting all these little figurines, can I grab a little box from under the table to put it in, or?
Yeah, I think
I just want to ask first. I got it. Thank you, I appreciate
Sure.
it.
You have my phone book?
Yeah.
So you're going to do the whole thing?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh, perfect.
They all go together pretty much.
Yeah, I know, and it's the same series.
Yeah.
Just wherever the 2 tags were for the prices, you'll have
Oh,
to show
yeah.
that to the cashier.
All right, well, it's
I'm
right
gonna
there.
look through them anyways. There's a whole bag. Pull it out later.
Okay, no problem.
Can we put
All right,
these
thank you so much.
Does she want some?
So as I'm looking at this table, I see these Department 56 like figurines, like trees, little towns, and it looks like it's a Christmas theme, like a Bethlehem type scene. So Department 56 I know can be pretty good. So I'm looking at it, I'm gonna comp some of these items out, and like the trees that I saw, like on sold listings, they were like $67. So I was like, okay, that could be pretty good. And then I'm looking up one of the towns, and on sold listings going for like $59, $85. So I'm like, okay, this could be really good. So I'm gonna go over with Stacy and tell her about it, and then we're gonna go take a look and see if we want to pick these up. Hey, so they have this little town of Bethlehem series. They have these palm trees. They want about $75 for all of it. Yeah. And it has the light. Has the light there. So it's gonna light up.
Is it supposed to be dusty or something like that? Like sandy?
Probably. Looks pretty good. So we're just kind of checking through the boxes, making sure there's no cracks or, you know, it's been glued back together, and everything looks like it's in perfect shape. Look good? They look great.
I wish they had more pieces. So we're getting 5
Apartment, 56, $20 each or 75 for all 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Is there 5 here?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6. Oh, sorry. Why did I think there were 6?
Right?
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so 5. Alright, so are we gonna do it? We'll take the pieces there, the apartment 56. We'll take them all. Yeah.
Okay. They're going to take the village over here. Yes, the whole set.
You gonna take the whole thing?
Yeah, we'll take the whole
We
thing.
have to carry it in.
We're still
We're looking, so if you want to leave it there, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is it okay if we leave
Yeah.
it?
I'll probably get a cardboard box where you fit them all in.
That'd be
Is that
great.
okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Back in the other room, Stacy finds these Dragonlance books, and there was like a whole set of them. So I don't know, they look kind of cool. I like the cover art on them, and we comped some of them out. And when they go in a set, they can go for a decent amount. So since there were so many, I think we're going to try to pick up all of these books. So circling back to the books, and I kind of pointed this book out. This is a golf book. It's a huge book. It's called Golf, the Impossible Collection, and they wanted $1 for hardback books. So I feel like you can't go wrong for a hardback large book for $1.
Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, Barb and I, you want to do this one with me?
Okay.
I happen to know. Come on down here.
We're ready.
Stuff. There's 2 sets of it. Okay.
Yeah, we put the prices up top for you.
$10 and one was $15.
Okay.
Stoneware.
So those are all together.
5, 6, shoes,
I
7,
knew you'd been here a while, but I thought you
little
had come and
figures.
gone.
$9.
What do you think this is? So 9.
$57.50.
And everything in the bottom box is paid for back there.
Wonderful. And $57.50. You don't have to back anything. That's what I was like. Let's do it together. 15. 55. No.
7.50.
6, 7, 8.
Then we added.
And 50 cents is your change.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Want to pull up the car? Or you just want to?
Let's go down the ramp.
Well, I mean, I can pull it down this. It's not like that's that big of a.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Car's over here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of recap everything from that Rummage church sale. I know a lot of the footage was on here, but Stacey was looking at different things, so I'm gonna kind of compile it all here for you. So as you guys saw, we got this nativity set. It's by Avon. It's called Nativity Collectibles, and they had 2 sets of it. So they had a 13-piece set. They wanted $15 for it, and then over here they had a 7-piece set. They wanted $10 for it. We looked at all the pieces. Some of the pieces were broken. Like in one of the sets, I think Joseph here, his like head was broken. They glued it back on, but you know, it was broken. But I think they gave us a couple dollars off of it. But like I said, $10 and $15. So that's what we got for that. So next I got this book. Let me try and get this book off of here. This book is huge. Huge book. This is like a golf book. It's called Golf, the Impossible Collection. Looks like a really, really nice book. But here's the front of it real quick. Has this like, you know, gold filigree foil golf ball there. But I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. It was big. I think for $1, we should be able to do pretty good on this. So I thought that was a really cool find. In this bag, I got that Villeroy Bosch. That was like that merry-go-round Christmas, like votive, tea light votive holder. So I picked that up. I was trying to find some comps online for this, but I really couldn't find any that were sold. There were 2 listed. One was for like $60 and another one was for like $100. So I'm not really sure the value here. And we paid $10 for that. So we'll see what happens there. I also picked up this Rolly kit. I've picked these up before. You guys can see right here, it says It says Rolly Kit. And it's like a spiral case, and you can put different things in it. People use them for like tackle boxes or for arts and crafts, things like that. But they wanted $3 for that, so I picked that up. We also picked up this Pampered Chef stoneware. This is like a heating tray. They wanted $4 for that. It's in pretty good condition. Hopefully I can clean it up a little bit. So we picked that up. Also picked up this blanket right here. It's from Springs Home. It says $2, what a deal. So we paid $2. It fits full and twin size beds, but I don't know, it just looked kind of cool, different. Had like, you know, some bears on there, looked kind of like Aztec, Christmassy. I don't know, I just thought it was pretty cool. So we'll see what we can get for this. I picked it up because it was new, still in the package. So if it was open for $2, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but since it was new, I went ahead and picked that up. Also got some Shimano bike shoes right here. These are the M089s. Usually, you know, bicycling shoes do pretty well for us. They're in pretty good shape. So we picked those up. All the shoes were $2. Also picked up these Star Trek figurines from Art Asylum, and these are from 2003. They wanted 50 cents a piece, which I thought was a pretty good deal, so I'll take a gamble on it, see what we can sell these for. And then in this box right here, Stacy picked up a couple of hats. Not really sure what kind of hats they are. These are Larimors. So, I don't know, they look pretty nice. So she picked up two. They look like they're the same kind of hat, but one's, you know, brown, and the other one is like a gray right there. So same style with kind of like that rope that goes around. So those are pretty cool. They wanted $2 a piece for these. You got this blanket, this Winnie the Pooh and Piglet blanket, really cute. So this was, I believe, $1. And then she got some pots and pans over here. She got some Visionware. They wanted $5 for that. Got a Wolfgang and Puck pot right here. As you guys can see on the bottom, it says Wolfgang and Puck. Usually Wolfgang and Puck does pretty well. And then Stacey also picked up this Reverware pot right here. You can tell by the copper bottoms, or Revereware. Not really sure how you say it, but yeah, on the bottom right there, you can always tell with the copper bottoms, and they say Revereware. If you end up getting like a whole set of this, it can go for a good amount of money. So Stacey picked up this little pot right here. And then Stacey also got this pot right here, which is a Bellique, not really sure. It says Tools of the Trade. This is a 3-quart, so she picked this up. Kind of has like that copper bottom as well. But this pot's like heavy duty, and she paid $2 for that. And then this last box here, I'm pretty sure I got some clips of this when we were at the sale. There's a whole bunch of that Department 56, and this is the town of Bethlehem. Little figurines right here. So like I said, this is from the Little Town of Bethlehem series. So we got 5 different pieces, and they wanted $20 a piece for it, or for the whole thing, you could do $75. So we just took all 5 pieces for $75. So I'm hoping that we do pretty well on these items right here. We opened them up, checked them, everything was intact, nothing was broken. So I think that was a really good find. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for joining us as we went garage selling today. And we really only went to one garage sale. You know, the rummage sales, they can really take up a lot of your time. So if you're going to a rummage sale, you know, be prepared to be there for a long time. We got there at 8, like right when they opened, and we were there until 12. So 4 hours going through stuff. Definitely take your time when you're at sales like that, because you just never know what you're gonna find. And you know, it's a lot better than driving around to a whole bunch of different garage sales, you know, and maybe you might find something when everything at a rummage sale is already kind of compact, it's all there, and you can kind of take your time and look. So you don't feel that pressure like, okay, I gotta get through this so I can get to the next sale. So we had a great time today. Thank you so much for, you know, tagging along. I really hope we do good with that golf book. I think that golf book could be really amazing. So I think that was a great find, and I really think that nativity set could be amazing as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.